connected. The network was very, very wonderful. So I I was sharing about factors you need to consider before starting up a business. Factors you need to consider before starting up a business. And I talked about having a need. Your business ought to have a need. Your business ought to have a need that it wants to fill, a gap it wants to fill. And secondly, I talked about the location of your business. Just a minute. Okay, so like I said, the first stream just ended, and I was sharing factors to consider before starting up a business. It's not enough to have capital. It's not enough to have capital. Okay, it's not enough to have. It's not enough to have capital for your business. You also need to have adequate knowledge. Do your market research. Okay, do your market research, and make adequate plans for your first 6 months of operation, and also your first year of operation. So in my subsequent live section, I'll be bringing you some accounting tips. And okay, as an accountant, I'm going to be sharing, we help you to keep accurate records of your business. We advise you on how, when, and how you should invest, and we help you to know your numbers and ensure that you're doing the right thing to make profits and expand your business as well. Welcome. Oh wow, Sam. Thank you for joining my live session. Please just like, I want to see the like. I want to see your like, and let me know where you're watching from. Oh, thank you, Mahara. Sorry if I didn't call you. Oh, hello. Thank you so very much. Thank you for joining my live section. So this is Sumibi TV, and on this channel I share inspiring stories from inspiring people that have done so. Oh, from India. Welcome to my first live section. I am an entrepreneur, an accountant, a math tutor, a baker, a chef, and an author, and I've been doing business for the past 10 years, and I thought it wise to set up this channel to bring entrepreneurs that have been successful to share inspiring insights and their journey in entrepreneurship, and also to be sharing business insights as well. And I will be coming live every week to be sharing some business insights with you. So now this section is all about factors you need to consider before starting up a business. And number one, I talked about having a need. Your business must have a need. It wants to feel, it wants to give satisfaction to existing customers or a particular group of people or age, particular age of people. And also, what gap does your business want to fill? Are there, for instance, are there people that are producing a good, that are producing goods, but they don't have people that would deliver it to the customers? So you step in to fill that gap, to provide delivery service. You see, then also you also consider, do I want to bring my business idea, or do I want to create a market? Now there are two different things. Business idea is one you know it's you birthed it, like to begin to sell children clothing, there was no factor that made you to choose that. But when you want to to have a when you want to have a market, okay, a market is, you create a market can be created in a vicinity where you work or where you do business or where you school. It can be that in that vicinity there is a particular product that people are looking for. They don't have it in that locality. They don't have it in that environment, in that office. And they go out from where they are to another environment, or probably another state or another country, to get such product or service. You can step in to create that market, because there's already a need for that market to be established. And when you create that market, you've already started a business. You see, you've already started a business. Now, the next factor you need to consider before starting up a business is, do you ask yourself, do I have adequate knowledge of this business? What is the turnover like? Is the turnover in days? Is the turnover in weeks? Is the turnover in months? Is the turnover in years? So that you will know that if you are setting aside a particular amount of money for this business, you know that, oh, the profit is going to come in weeks time, or in months time, or in a year time. And then you will know whether you want to put in all your resources to make that business stand or grow or expand, or you want to put in few and also delve into another business as well. So that's about, you have to have adequate knowledge, and also you get to know the risks involved. No, business is not just all rosy, like, oh, you put in 50,000 naira, and then yes, you get the 50,000 naira, and in fact 100,000 naira plus as profit. It doesn't go like that. But sometimes you can exceed that expectation only when you have adequate knowledge, only when you have done your research to know what it takes, the expenses that is involved in running this business, and what the profits that's going to come to you. In my next live, I'll be sharing how to fix your prices. Some people don't know how to fix the prices for their products or for their service. They go around fixing their prices because of what their neighbors are selling. You see, they are fixing their price because of Mr. A is selling 5,000 naira, and so they fix their price for 5,000 naira. know the circumstances surrounding Mr. A or Mr. B from putting that amount. So I'm going to teach you turnovers, markup, your profits, your gain percent, so many things. It's going to be an exciting one. So once you see that I'm live, you just know there is a new business insights that I am going to be sharing with you. Oh, the boss is here. Yeah, best five. Welcome, sir, to my live section. Wow. Yes, that's best five in charge of all my productions. You see all those videos there. Base 5 Studios is doing so excellently to all my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. So then you have to ask yourself the location. Another factor you have to consider before starting up a business is the location. Don't just see a shop and say, oh wow, if I begin to sell vegetables in this place, people are going to buy. You see, I'm going to make profit. If I put slippers here, if I put stationaries here, I'm going to sell. You just might be surprised at how the business is going to turn out. It's not going to turn out, well. So you have to know that okay. Let me give you a story. This thing, one of my when I did a business. Okay, I did a business some years back, and I went to put that business in a residential place, that is in a street. Okay, in a street. It was out of the main road, that is the busy place. People were not seeing the business, so I wasn't getting so much, as in turnovers, and people were not seeing my business, and I wasn't making so much profit. But I had what people needed, you see, but the location was wrong. So your business, seriously, every business idea that you have, people need that product, people need that service, but you have to be rightly positioned, located for your customers to be able to see you and buy from you. Then another thing you're going to consider is the market. Where am I going to buy my products when I want to turn over, when I want to purchase new goods? Do I need to go travel 2 states from where I am, or to another country? Is that the only option that I have? So you begin to look for alternatives. Okay, you begin to look for alternatives. Yes, you can buy your products from far away, and also you look for neighboring markets that you can buy your product. And I also understand that there are some specific markets for specific quality of items that you want. Yes, that you can. Oh, welcome, 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 welcome. So that is what you need to consider, because that is very important in fixing your price. Because if you buy from neighboring markets, you are able to, it's going to be less expenses. And when you fix it into your price, it's going to be fair. But if it takes, it requires you to go to another country or another state, because those are the places that you can get that quality of product, or this thing of product or good, you can do so. Okay, you can do so. And then another thing you need to consider is, this my business, am I the one that is going to start it first and grow it? Or as I'm starting, I will have to need workforce. So you ask yourself, am I going to employ people to start this business? Am I going to be, please, 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 if you know that you are not going to be available for your business, please, 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 just delve into another business that you can, operate while you are doing other things, because some people are involved in different responsibilities. So because sometimes the growing phase of your business is very, very important. That's anybody you put there is what is, we give the first impression. You see, we give the first impression to your customers. So it's very, very important. You need to be there, or you put in someone that has been trained, okay, has been trained, and that don't just say, oh, the person has been this and trained, and then you put, no, let the person be there, supervise the person, first 2 weeks, and always be coming around to check, so that you don't have surprises. Remember, it's your idea. And even if you're not there, you have to be passionate about who is handling it and how your customers feel about the daily activities and the satisfaction as well. Now, that brings me to satisfaction. Every business is centered on bringing satisfaction, providing satisfaction to customers. Don't spend all you have to beautify the shop, to beautify the inside, and then the product or the service is not giving satisfaction. Oh, you're not going to have repeat customers, because business thrive when customers are satisfied with your products and with your services. One satisfied customer is an unpaid marketer. I tell you, one satisfied customer is your unpaid marketer. One satisfied customer can bring you 20 customers from different locations. So it's very important that in all that you beautify your outlets, you have the work, you have the equipment, all should be geared towards bringing satisfaction to your customers. Then another thing you have to do is to have a good business operations. Don't open up a business and you don't have a timing. No, you're going to lose customers. You're going to lose customers. You have to have proper timing. Am I going to open by 8 a.m. and close by 8 p.m.? Am I going to open by 9 a.m. and close by 5 p.m.? So that timing helps your customers to be able to time themselves as well, to rush to come to your business to purchase from you. If you say you're going to be opening your business by 8 a.m. and then a customer on Monday, the customer passed there, you are not around 8 o'clock. The next on Tuesday, the person passed, you're not around by 8. On Wednesday, you're not around by 8. I tell you, that's 3 occurrence of you not being around. You have made that customer to go somewhere else to find satisfaction. So you have to have a timing. So these are the things you have to consider: your timing of operation. So whether it's on site or online, Okay, you can, if it's online, say, okay, I'm going to be posting, every day or two days, or weekly. But you just have to be there for your customers to see you as well. Then now, another factor you need to consider is funding. There is no business um, that can be sustained without funding, because business is all about buying, selling, or producing, and distributing and selling, and money is involved. So when you are about to start up a business, you ask yourself, where am I going to get funding? Is it for my savings? So these savings that I have now, is it going to be okay? Is it going to be um, perfect? Is it going to be okay for me to? Is it going to be okay for me to start up this business, to fund it for the first 6 months or 1 year? Do you understand? Or 1 year? Do you understand? Yes. So funding, and I want to advise you, don't go for loan, please. When you're starting up a business, don't go for loan. See, don't, some people um have found themselves in debt because of this. Someone told them, if you can just get 500,000 and start up this business, in 3 months, you will make 1.5. So the person will be like, wow, okay, 1.5. If I can get 500 and make 1.5, I'll be able to make 1.5 and give them their 500,000 there. It doesn't work like that. Remember, business, you understand customers, how the sales, how you're making sales, the preferences of customers, what they want, and how you are making profit. So it's good for you to start on a small, scale. Then when you now get to know your customer needs, you begin to, expand, put in more of that aspect to give satisfaction to your to your to your customers. Okay, yes. So funding is very, very important. You must know that the first 6 months of your business is a growing phase. So don't wait like, oh, my first profit, I'm going to use it. No, your first, you put it in, you keep on into the business the first 6 months or the first 1 year, so your business becomes, as in, is able to balance, and then you can now know that, oh, I can now put in some of my profit for savings, some for investment, and some into my business. That's three factors, right? I'm going to talk about that in my next life. Like I said, in my next life, I'm going to be sharing how you can fix your prices. Yes, how you can fix your prices, know your markup, know your percentage gain, know the things involved before fixing up your price, before fixing up your the price. Okay, so then the next factor you need to consider is workforce. Workforce is very, very important. My business really require workforce, or am I the one that's going to stay and build my business for the first 6 months, 1 year, then I begin to employ people? In my previous life, I'm going to be sharing when to know when to begin to bring in workforce, how you will know your business is ready for workforce, or for expansion, or for a bigger outlet. You don't just make those choices because you made profit of 200,000 naira. Do you understand? You made profit of 200,000 naira, and then you be like, yes, we can employ more people. No, I'm going to be teaching you how the factors you need to consider before you are able to do that. So that's it. And then another factor, consider the government taxes license for your business, so that your business will not um, close down. Okay, so you need to know what's required of you to pay, so that you make the payments for a smooth running of your of your business. Okay, and as I wrap up this section, I want you to know that a business can be short term or long term. A business can be seasonal or not seasonal. So it depends. Am I coming into this business as for a short term period, just to help me to handle a career or an expenses or a goal, or am I coming into this business for long term? So these two, you have to have that mindset. If it's for long term, you know that in this business, to make it grow, to expand it. If it's for short term, I'm in this business to ensure that I make profit to help me out in this my career that I am I want to do. Okay, or in this venture I want to embark on. So that's apart. So I hope you have learned something from this live section. Like I said, I'll be coming your way every week to share business insights with you. It's going to be an interactive that you ask me questions. Yes. So ask me questions. If you have any question, ask me any question. So your dreams are valid. Don't give up on your business idea. All you need to do is to consider these factors and get it right, and you are on your way to having a beautiful business experience. Until I come your way again, don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment, and go through all my videos on my channel and be inspired. And I wish you all the best in your entrepreneurial journey. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining my life. I really do appreciate. Thank you.